What's going down, YouTube? Yes, baby. We are live, guys. We are live. We are live. We are live. I decided to pop in these YouTube streets and go live. I just want to first off just say, let me give a few minutes for people to pop in. If anyone's going to pop in, I don't know. This was a spur of the moment live that I decided to do. And so I don't know if anyone's going to pop in. But even if they don't, this will be a video that will be uploaded. And so I'm going to give my full attention as to if we have someone watching. So we will see. But we're going to hold out for a few moments before I begin tonight's live. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day today. It is an amazing day in the city of Milwaukee, state of Wisconsin. And this is your Rich Auntie, baby. Hopefully you will come in to this live and let's dialogue, because I have some gold nuggets to share. Depending on the audience that we have tonight, I have lots of gold nuggets. I'm not new to this. I am true to this. And T has been in these YouTube streets. I have been had a YouTube channel for actually 14 years. When I first started, my first YouTube channel was 14 years ago. But I have got really serious 5 years ago, and sort of dipped in and dipped out, and then didn't do channel didn't do like I thought it would do, and so I kind of just put it to the side. But I've always been involved with watching other people's channels and being supportive and things of that nature. And so we're gonna wait a couple of more minutes. We've only been live for a couple of minutes, and it's actually just now 8 o'clock. So I said I was gonna go live at 8. So yeah, we're gonna wait a couple of minutes and give people time if they're gonna log in to log in, and then we're gonna dive in with some amazing gold nuggets. So yeah, let's wait a couple of minutes. We'll give them 3 to 5 minutes and we'll see what happens. All right, guys. If you hadn't had an opportunity, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're just now joining into my live, I wanted to make a few announcements tonight and just kind of just chit chat with the subscribers and the audience that jumps on. Hello, welcome to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate if you do. All right. So yeah, we were trying to wait a couple of minutes to give people an opportunity to jump on before we dive into what I wanted to speak to you guys about tonight. Welcome to the channel. Hello, welcome to the channel. We've been in the channel for about 4 minutes now, so we're trying to give it a good 5 minutes before we begin. Hello, welcome to the channel. We are live, baby. We are live. We'll give it 1 more minute, and then we're just gonna go in. Thank you so much. I think someone just said I look pretty. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Well, we gave it enough time to get people to jump in. And so I just want to say I jumped on tonight to go live to express my gratitude and appreciation for all of the subscribers that I have so far. I have just hit over 7,000 subscribers. And so I think that is phenomenal. And I wanted to jump in and tell you guys that I was able to locate a subscriber who had been supporting me from the beginning and was able to give them a nice little perfume basket, and she was ecstatic when she received it. So look forward to that video where she's going to talk about the different fragrances and the perfume scents and smell goods that she was gifted by me after I hit 7,000 subscribers. Also want to let you guys know when we hit 8,000, we are going to do another giveaway. We're going to give away some more perfume and smell goods and fragrances. And then when we hit 10,000 subscribers, we are going to give away a really, really nice luxury bottle of fragrance. And so the reason why I decided to do fragrances is a lot of my new subscribers have been subscribing to me because they enjoy seeing my videos where I talk about different perfumes, different fragrances and smell goods, far as blind buys, as well as my signature scents, and then my scent of the day, which was a really big hit for a lot of YouTube people that were tuning in. All right, guys. I want to talk a little bit tonight. I'm not going to be on here long, but I wanted to dialogue a bit tonight about this whole thing with small channels, and how some of the small channels are helping other small channels and some are not, and how to become monetized and things of that nature. What I want to say is, I personally am monetized, and it was a journey. It just didn't happen. It wasn't easy. That whole thing where YouTube is on easy mode is just maybe it's on easy mode for certain people. But what I believe is, before it got to the point where they were able to get so many views and subscribers and things of that nature, is they actually had to work hard to get to that point. And so I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about people who larger channels and how they're gatekeeping. And then also talk about some different tips and tricks and tools that you should use to help yourself get monetized, get views, and get up to that number of subscribers threshold that you need to even be monetized. When I first started YouTube, you needed 1,000 subscribers to be monetized, and now you only need 500. And so what I'm hearing from different other content creators is it's pretty easier now to get the 500 subscribers than it was back when I had my channel 5 years ago when I was going hard, than it is now. And so there are a lot of things you can do to get your 500 subscribers. I know you're going to hear this over and over again, but it is facts. You have to constantly make sure that you are actually posting something. Post some content. Post some content. Make sure that in your content you're actually talking about something that's able to really add to the other content creators or add to your audience. And so I'm over 50. I lived a lot of life, and so I can probably talk about many things and give out many gold nuggets, and things of that nature. I was a real estate agent, a realtor for over 20 years. And so I've owned a lot of real estate. I've actually owned over $1 million worth of real estate in my state. Okay, we can talk about that. I'm a sneakerhead, love sneakers, so we can talk about that. I got a pretty nice sneaker collection. Love perfume, you already know that because I've been giving away a lot of perfume. And so I have a really good collection on that. But also, I've dabbled in investments and things of that nature. I worked at many jobs, city jobs we have here. I was even a general manager at Foot Locker for a season. And so I've did many things in my lifetime. And so I wanted to jump on YouTube to be inspirational to others, as well as help anybody who needs an assistance. And so if you're a smaller channel, I would always tell you to stay authentic to yourself, be consistent, and keep pushing out content and wait for that viral moment. Here is something that I wanted to say about going viral and then just kind of watching the trends. You have to do your research and see what is in the algorithm of YouTube and staying in the trend in order to catch on and to catch a video that's going to go viral. And so I know that for the last 3 months or so, we have watched a couple of different content creators go viral, get plenty of views, and then right now they're both plummeting down. And one is DoDash. She started off with getting tons, plenty of views, going viral. Everybody was talking about her for a long time. But now, as of recently, her channel is plummeting. It's going down. She's not averaging too many. I watch the algorithm. I watch the trends. I do my research. And so she is actually the reason why I jumped back on YouTube to decide to go grind harder and see if I can be successful, get a new audience, and see if I'm able to add something and be inspirational to others. But watching her get over 300 something thousand views to now she's probably averaging about 1,000 to 1,500 views per day is really sad to me. So I hope if she happens to see this video, that she kind of goes back, looks at her analytics, and then kind of goes from there and kind of rebuilds and try to make some more amazing videos. Anytime she's talking about her money, her revenue, and monetization, her videos and views shoot up. But when she talks about other life stuff, her videos shoot down. And so I think that she should jump on that trend, stay on that trend, and ride it as long as she can. Another content creator, Dante London, and his wife, I forget her name, but he's another one that shot up. And if you watch his trends, his views and stuff, they're plummeting as well. Now, he was doing some amazing content, and he was telling people that they should follow him, take his titles and use them, which is a whole nother conversation because we could talk about plagiarism on that, and how he steals people's titles. But keep in mind, all of that works for him. So that might not necessarily work for you. And so I tell people to, when you jump on YouTube, you start your channel, be your real and authentic self. Don't try to mimic others and do what they do. Because keep in mind, he'd been on YouTube for over 5 years. So anytime you go in and you look and you research a person's channel, you can go back to the oldest video that they made, and it'll tell you how long ago that they made. It looks like this guy was doing some really good videos. He was averaging some thousands of views, but in the lower numbers. But he was doing well. But then all of a sudden, he shot up to 300,000. I think one of his videos recently hit 1 million. And so he was getting some really nice revenue, some really nice paychecks. He started talking about the revenue and the paychecks. His videos stayed up. He was doing really, really well. He's still probably going to do well for the next week or so. If I was to guess, just by watching the analytics and watching his the way he's doing the trends. but he is definitely going to drop back down too. So that's another thing too that's kind of common with YouTube. If you start watching and researching each channel, make sure you do your research. It's very important. So number one, you're staying consistent, and number two, you're doing your research. So if you're trying to go viral, you're trying to monetize, and you want to make a lot of money on YouTube, you really have to follow the trends and watch the trends. And I think that's what Dante London is trying to say in his message. You have to do those things in order to keep going. Here's a message I have for both of them, both Dodash and Dante. Follow your own advice. You both need to follow your own advice, watch your own analytics, and follow the trends. Because as I'm watching bigger channels now, neither one of them has 100,000 subscribers. Neither one of them. I think maybe Dodash is maybe a little bit more in the 70-something thousand range of subscribers, and I think Dante's in the 60-something thousand subscribers, and they might be inching up. Here's the thing. Here's a really, really good revelation and a gold nugget for everybody. It really doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. If you're on YouTube, you monetize and you're trying to make money. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. I'll say it again. What matters is your views. Views is what gets you paid. If you are on YouTube trying to make money, because everybody's not, but if you own this, if your specific reason for being on YouTube is to try to make money, you have to get the views. And so that's why I said you have to watch the algorithm, you have to stay consistent, and you have to do your research. And you don't necessarily have to steal anyone's titles, because you can just see what the trends are and you make your content according to that. All right. One of the things I would give advice on is, I know Dante London's advice is to watch the smaller channels and do what they do when they blew up. My advice is totally the opposite. Watch the bigger channels. See what content they do. And then see what the algorithm, because they are the ones that are setting the trends. They are the ones that have the algorithm. And so they are up there and they're staying up there. And this is the thing. YouTube is really not helping small creators. It's pushing a few of them out just to grab more people to come to YouTube. If you really, really watch YouTube, YouTube has some other resources that supposedly are supposed to help the smaller channels and supposed to help you grow your channel. And that's that YouTube Studio. Then they have that Tubi Buddy. And then they have vidIQ. Some of those channels, listen closely, guys. I hope you listen. Some of those out of the three that I just named are subscription channels. Think about it. How does a millionaire become a millionaire? If you have so many subscriptions, and if I have 10,000 people, and I'm charging them $9.99, $10 per month each to do a subscription with me, how much money have I made each month? I'll wait. I'll say it again. If I got 10,000 subscribers, now mind you, this is on the smaller level. We're not even talking about YouTube and how many millions and billions of people are on here. But imagine if I charge each one of you $10 per month, which is a small amount of money to a person who's trying to blow their channel up and grow. If I charge you that amount of money per month, there's supposed to be a resource and a way to help you grow your channel. But if I charge 10,000 people $10 per month, how much money have I earned per month? And that continues to go on and on. Okay, and you thinking, I'm going to get a video, I'm going to get on YouTube, I'm going to go viral, I'm going to blow up, and I'm going to make all this kind of money. But if you sit back and you interview Dante London right now, and he's going to tell you in the next 30 days or so, mark my words, mark this video, save it. In 30 days, Dante London is going to say, I made this amount of money in 3 months. But on the 4th month, I dropped all the way down to this amount of money. If you watch his videos, he tells you he was only making $300 a month. Then all of a sudden, 3 months ago, he's making tens and thousands of dollars per month. YouTube pushed him up. He only has so many subscribers now. He's almost at 70,000, but that doesn't matter. Remember, the views is what count. The views is what gets you paid. Backtrack. DoorDash, same thing. She didn't have that many subscribers. As soon as she hit 60,000 subscribers, 40,000, 50, 60,000 subscribers, she lost her mind. She thought she had arrived. She was out here making videos, out here door dashing food and making a certain amount, working herself to the bone, working night and day. But all of a sudden, bam, she went viral on YouTube and started getting some fat checks. And now she's where she's at. So here's my advice to you guys. Follow the trends. See what the bigger channels are doing. But also keep an eye on the other channels. Here's something. From just doing my own personal research, it seems like some smaller channels, and when I say smaller channels, I mean if they have 500,000 subscribers or less, for YouTube standards, that's considered a smaller channel. So if you have less than 500,000 subscribers, you are considered a small channel on YouTube. And I only got a little bit over 7,000. So I'm definitely considered to be a small channel. Don't even have 10,000. I'm going to hit 10,000, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm saying all that to say this. Watch those trends, because when it's your turn and you are going to go viral, I believe that everybody will get an opportunity to go viral, especially if you monetize. Because if you monetize, think about it, 90%. Now, these are facts I'm talking, guys. This is not something that I just pulled out and just want to throw out into a live video. These are facts. I have been a researcher. 90%. If you don't believe me, when we get off of this live, check for yourself. Always check. 90% of YouTubers are not monetized. Let that sink in. So if you get monetized, you're, first of all, you're a step above. You are in the 10%, because on 90% people of the people on YouTube don't even get monetized. So if you got monetized and you're trying to make some coin, here's my thing. You're going to get a season of where you're going to make some really good money. A season, that's it. If you go back and research other people, which Dante is in his season right now. So no matter what he puts out, they're going to push his content up. But now he's on the down road. Okay, his season is up. You know, I like the guy. I'm supporting him and keep watching his channel, me personally. But his time is up. DoorDash's time is up. And so in the next week or two, you're going to see some new people, content creators, get pushed out into the other rhythm, and they'll be able to make some good money. Here's my advice, and I'm going to leave you guys with this. When it's your time and you're monetized and you get that good money, make sure you make it count. Do something with it. Because once you get back down the road, you're going to go back to making a minimum amounts of money. And the minimum amount that YouTubers make, and I have talked to some content creators who have hit millions of subscribers, and now they're down to making just thousands and something views per video. They're at $300 to $500 per month. Don't believe me? Do your research. Most YouTubers that are monetized only make between $300 to $500 a month. I will say it again. And so when you get to those points of where you are going viral, like Dante was, and I think he brought in 30,000 last month. He'll probably get another 30,000 this month, and then that'll probably be it. He'll drop back down. Same thing with DoorDash. She was making that good amount of money. She's already plummeted. Dante may get a little bit more something out of it, but DoorDash has plummeted, and it's a wrap for her. Unless she can come up with something that'll push her back up. My advice to her is try to see if she can push out maybe one or two more. But she needs to talk about her revenue and her money. She should talk about the plummet of how she plummeted down. Talk about those type of things because that's what people want to hear. All right, guys, that is my rant and my rave for my live tonight. Once again, I am grateful for those who stuck around and listened to this live. I hope that I gave you some gold nuggets. I hope that I was inspirational to you. Please check what I said. Do your own research. I don't want to, I should bring up the Bible, but this is something that's true because the Bible says some things that will really, really make you think. And one scripture says, study and show thyself approved. And I love that scripture because that scripture means you got to check things out for yourself. In real estate, we have a thing where we say, do your due diligence. And that means you got to check things out for yourself, do your own research. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next live. Remember, you're on top, and all things negative are under your feet. Peace.